But in actuality, there are 3 growing seasons here, and people are now looking at it, Arizona, as a way of growing produce, growing sustainable food, because we have 3 growing seasons, we have 2 very long growing seasons, and now they're looking at, instead of saying, well, it can't grow, well, what can grow? Let's look at what can be grown here, and let's foster that, let's put resources into that, work with local farmers, work with local schools. That way we're doing slow food versus fast food, and we're getting the food from the farmers that is more abundant now, and giving it to the schools, so using those resources differently. So I thought that was an interesting juxtaposition to the idea that it's barren, that nothing is here, nothing grows. It's a cultural wasteland. We don't have, well, we have food. That's something.
But of course we didn't do any research beforehand about how to do that. So we just immediately started shoveling the gravel out of our planters. And we just spent a couple hours just shoveling gravel. And then we kind of looked at the dirt that was there, and we started to dig that, and we just hit like a wall of something. And I was like, what is this? What is going on? All I want to do is have a garden. And I found out, I don't know if this is what it is or not, but I found out doing a little bit of research then about Caliche.
Yes.
In the desert, and I'm wondering, Joan, if you want to tell us about Caliche and what that is.
Yeah.
You sound like you know.
Right. So Caliche is part of the history of the geology of this place. It's very hard rock formations, but what's beautiful about that is we can still grow on top of that. So that you'll see a lot of raised bed gardening here in the valley. Most community gardens that you see around are raised bed gardens. So you're actually starting, instead of getting frustrated and digging down, you build up. Yeah.
What is one obstacle or one kind of caliche that you might hit up against? So take a moment to grab an index card and maybe write down, journal a short answer to that.